Hello, everyone. It's Lynn Maley here doing my small business interview series. And today, Naoko Wood from London, or Rock Me Designs, is joining us.
Hello.
And we're actually old friends from Camp Bernie, summer camp days. And how many years ago did we meet?
Oh my gosh, it must have been 35, probably, right?
How old
Not
were you?
far off.
You a camper or just staff?
Well, I think I probably met you when I just started to be staff, I think.
Okay.
But
And then,
yeah,
and
long
that was
time.
How many years were you staff person? Do you remember?
I must have been about a staff person. I think I was at aquatics. I was a camp counselor. Then I was a aquatics. I did the CIT program, counselor in training. Then I was a junior counselor. I think I was a senior counselor. I think
you were
aquatics director a year or two, I think. So maybe about 5 years in total. 3, maybe 4 years maybe.
I think I was a staff person for 5 or 6. So
yeah.
It's a long history from a long
I know.
I mean, we were from the same town, but you are I'm a little older, and we also would have been at different high schools anyway.
That's
but we're from the same town. So
I know.
Like hang out outside of camp, like camp sessions, which was very nice. So tell us a little bit about your business, Rock Me Designs.
So I, from when I was little, I always loved making jewelry. I was always making things. And then, I went to college, I finished, and I started working in Japan, which is where I met my husband. But anyway, I was young then. And anyway, we lived in Japan, then we moved to London together. And I was working in corporate banking, not very interesting, for a couple of years. And then I just decided I'd had enough. And so I went and did a gemology degree, which is the study of gemstones, here in London. And I did that. And then I did a little bit of making bespoke jewelry for weddings and things like that for a while. And then I guess I took a little bit of a break when I had my children, so I had 3 kids. And then, in the past, I'd say 3, 4, 5 years, I've slowly kind of been rebuilding up Rock Me Designs. So we make kind of, I like to design contemporary jewelry that's kind of simple, that people can wear every day, that's quite lightweight, but it just gives a bit of kind of fun to your everyday look without being too expensive. I still do bespoke stuff sometimes and I get orders, but as a general, dated general collection is more an everyday kind of collection.
Well, I remember when you started, I guess, because I guess we're connecting through social media and your stuff's so pretty. And then I saw the drop off and you kind of come back into it now. And I was like, I love everything. So I did recently order one of her necklaces. It took me so long to decide. I was like, I want everything. But like, not that your pictures don't do it justice, but when I got it, I was like, oh, it is so pretty in person. And hopefully you can tell. But do you remember what this one is called? It has
I can't remember the name. I think it's the pyrite. So that stone on there, it's got a really nice sparkle.
Yes,
that's a gemstone called, actually I just saw it sparkle. It's a gemstone called pyrite and it's called fool's gold.
Okay.
But it just has kind of it's a really nice kind of olivey green, kind of goldy, browny, gray color that goes with everything, and it has such a nice sparkle. I love it. It's one of my favorite.
It is so sparkly, and I love it. And I actually have been layering it. I got like a little ball necklace from Etsy, and then I've been layering it a lot. I didn't put it on. I wanted to show it up close. I didn't think you guys need to see my face up close to the camera, so I took it off. And your stuff comes so cute. My little package and your little to show all your like branding. So cute. I have to be honest, like she sent me a little present and I was like, I don't really know what it is. So can you tell me? It's like a little ear cuff?
Oh, yes. Yeah. So right now the trend is obviously doing lots of, having layers to your ear, which actually I've been a bit of a chicken because I was going to get the double pierce before lockdown.
Yeah.
And actually I've got like a piercing kit at home that I haven't done yet. So
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
afraid to,
That's
I don't know
brave.
if I can do it myself to myself. And I haven't really got anyone else that can pierce it for me. But basically that goes up on the ear cuff here. So a lot of times now people are talking about ear parties and, you know, you can get different studs that go all the way up. The cuff is quite good because, you know, even my teenage daughter will wear it sometimes. Just, you know, it's kind of, you can take it on and off without actually getting the pierce.
So do you have some pieces to show us? You're sitting in your studio right now, right?
Yes, I'm sitting, if you can see.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, it's the evening now, so it's a little bit dark. But where that light is where all the work takes place.
That's awesome.
I'm just going to move it, so I don't know how kind of, it's not going to be very smooth. Yeah. But I will see if I can get, hold on. Not sure. So it might get a little bit darker.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how to rotate the camera.
That's okay. We could see from behind. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, look all your jewelry.
So this is our, so I've got, can you see it?
Yep. It's so pretty.
So I've got a studio in the house. Well, a little studio.
Do you have one of those, the little bracelets to show with that like knot?
A
bunch of those.
So I have this, sorry, I can't see what you're seeing. So I've got these ones, you mean?
Yeah.
So these have been really popular. They're called the friendship bracelets, and you can just tie it on, you know, like that. But they come in lots of different colors. So they've been really popular this summer. And this is kind of a nice earthy tone one. I think it's called Blush. And this is my order pile, just to look a little bit. That's my,
I love this.
all the junk and all the stuff that I need to make. So
it's so fun.
Oh, and there's a little bit more over here as well. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
So these are a bit more of the colorful ones. And these are the earrings. I don't know if you can see. They match the bracelet that hang down.
They're so pretty. There's some that like loop through your ear and then a chain has to go through. I saw.
Yes, that's called, I'm going to turn it back around to me. Okay. So that's called an ear threader.
Uh-huh.
And hold on, I'm sure we have some of these here too. And they are really nice as well. So they're super lightweight. I don't know if you can see. They're super, super lightweight.
Don't pay attention, but I was thinking of getting one or two of those as precious.
Yeah, and they're great because you actually, you know how sometimes if you wear dangly earrings, you feel it, you know, or it's feeling down your ear. You honestly almost forget that you have it on. Yeah. And that's what I like about a lot of my jewelry is kind of, I don't want it to be like, oh, I have to take it off because it hurts or whatever. All the
I wear earrings a lot, so they do hurt when I wear them.
Yeah. So all my jewelry also I try to use, so every part that hits the skin, I use a material called gold fill, or which is it's a base metal fused with gold, so it doesn't fade. The gold doesn't fade, and it's hypoallergenic. I sometimes use sterling silver, and sometimes sterling silver coated with gold-plated gold. But I'm really quite conscious about the fact that a lot of people get allergies, or you know, they get their ear sensitivities. So I try and make sure everything. I'm not, some of the parts, some of the decoration isn't, but those aren't the parts that actually touch your body. So
I usually mention this at the beginning of an interview, but you are, I can't remember, we're going to do a giveaway.
Yes.
And I can't remember what you said you were going to give away, but you want them to maybe like sign up for your newsletter or follow you on Instagram? What would you like people to do to be?
It'd be great if you follow me on Instagram. It's at Rock Me Designs. Okay. I would love that. Or you can also go on my website. It's www.rockmedesigns as well. And you can sign up for the newsletter. If you sign up for the newsletter, I think you get a discount code for your first order.
Oh, good. That's good to know. So if you're watching and you would like to, what are you giving away? Did you say that?
We didn't decide yet.
What would you like to do?
Shall I give away one of those ear threader earrings?
Sure. Yeah, they're pretty.
Shall I bring it over so people can see?
Okay. Is either like go sign up for the mailing list or follow her on Insta if you're an Insta person, and then just come back and say done, signed up. Okay. and then they'll do it in the thread, and then that way we can look back and see.
Okay.
Sound good? And I'll update the notes like in the beginning of the write-up that says like to enter, just like go either sign up for your mailing list, go follow you on Insta, and then just let us know in the comments on the video that they did it. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. So do you have anything new coming out?
I do. So in September, I'm launching a new product. It's an aromatherapy jewelry line. So but it's a bit, I've kept it a bit under wraps. So I'm very excited to launch it in September. And it kind of looks a bit like this, but it's the gold fill chain that I talked about. Sorry, here. And this is a glass vial pendant. And in there you insert an aromatherapy oil. So there's 5 different blends. One is like for balancing, grounding yourself. One is for soothing. So if you're feeling anxious or whatever, it's the oils in it calm you. One is called Defend.
Need this at this time.
What's that? Yeah, exactly. One is called Defend, and it's supposed to be like an immunity boosting kind of aromatherapy oil. Yeah, so I've got one on here as well. So that's that. And they've actually also got, because I'm a gemologist and I'm obsessed with gemstones, they have little tiny gemstones that also have healing properties attached as well, that go with, the oil, that basically go with the oil. And actually, so
where do you get the oil from? Are you going to be able to order that from you, or you can use?
So the oil is from a specialist aromatherapy oil company. So I don't make it myself because I don't know enough about aromatherapy oil. So right now I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it, but I've got an email set up. So if you want more of the oil, you can email me and I can direct you to it. Yeah. But I'm not quite sure because I haven't launched the product yet. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. So I haven't quite figured that out yet.
What's the price point for your jewelry?
So the price point generally, we're talking in pounds because I have to set it in pounds. I try and keep everything kind of under 50 pounds because I think generally.
It's about what US would you say? Like
it's about 65 now. It's not that much. It's gone down.
And I have to say that most of your pieces aren't even close to that, honestly.
Yeah, and most of the pieces average, I'd say, around 28 pounds, between 24 and 28. So what's that? About $35. Yeah. They make really good gifts. I mean, the price ranges so that, a lot of people I know send them as gifts. I've also got kind of, little kind of mini earrings and things that people send as presents. So during this time, actually, it's been really popular. A lot of people have been sending presents to other people. And because again,
like a little card, right?
Yeah. And so we've got little card that says like, happy birthday or thinking about you or, and I can write a little message, even though my handwriting's not the neatest.
Are you kidding? By the way, she just thinks of all, like Naoko, you think of all the little details in your packaging and just the way you design your jewelry. It just, you could tell it's like a love for you. Like
it's a Japanese thing. It's a Japanese thing, I think. Also, so lastly about the thing. So another detail. So the aromatherapy necklaces, they're on a magnet. So because they're a little bit longer, and I thought people might want to take them off, like if they're exercising, or like I think a lot of yoga people will use it. You obviously can't use it when you're doing that. So if you can just basically pull it off straight away. And it
again, another like detail. You're so detail oriented.
Yeah, I am.
Share a story that I remember going to your house, and like you had like the best stuff to like make jewelry, like, and kits. I don't remember what it was. Was it beads? Like, what did you guys have? I feel like we went up to your sister's room once and got like some of this stuff, right? Am I right?
Yeah. I've got a lot of haberdashery. I know. Oh gosh, hold on. Sorry.
That's okay.
The camera fell.
But yeah, I remember your house had like all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Very artsy family.
Yeah. Wow. I did. My mom's still an artist, actually.
Well, it's funny because sometimes I'll be sitting in a restaurant in the town where we grew up, and like I'll look over and there's I don't know if it's still, but like for years I'd look over and that's Naoko's mother's painting. Like they'd be around restaurants in town.
That's right. Yeah.
And I was like, this is my friend's mother, and she Like, it's amazing, you know?
Yeah.
It's so
It
nice.
was a daily treat in Ridgewood.
Yes, yes. And I was like, oh my God, I know who came. And I
Yeah.
come to your house and she'd always speak Japanese. I'm like, is she talking about me? But
No,
yeah.
I don't know. No,
Huh?
no.
But yeah,
Uh,
it's very cool stuff. So, all right. So where, like, you already said your social media. Is there any other social media besides your website and your Instagram that we can find?
no, just pretty much my website. I do have a Facebook page.
Mhm.
I do have but my Instagram page is where I'm most active, really. So.
Okay. Yes, for sure. And all right. Is there anything else we should know that I like to add?
No, it's really nice to see you, Lynn, because I
I know.
haven't seen you in such a long
I
time.
know. It's amazing how technology can connect people.
I know.
And we just, like, before we video, we were like catching up with all the people that we know, and we're in their
I
kids.
know.
And
I can't believe it's been like 30. I mean, that's crazy, right?
I'm
35
impressed
years or
to do
whatever
the
it
math.
is.
Like, I didn't even think about it. But I still miss, like, we still miss camp.
I know. We had some good times there, didn't we?
We really, we really did. Like, and the one thing about summer camp you're ever considering in a normal time is that, like, you learn how to make fun out of nothing.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, exactly.
Like, we had so little there, but, like, we would just have so much fun,
Fun. I know.
you
It
know?
was so fun.
And the friendships are just, like, the best friendships of my whole life.
Yeah.
Friends, you know?
I know. I know. So yeah.
Hard, yeah. You just never. And it's funny because when I'm together with my camp friends who still live in here, like in the US, and, like, say we have a friend that visits that's not part of it, they're like, your bond is so strong. Like, they always, like, notice, like, the closeness that we have.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. So,
it's a lot of time we spent together, right?
yeah, it was a lot of time. I mean, I can just tell you, and then we'll stop, but I can tell you that, like, some of the times that I've laughed the hardest, where I'm, like, completely out of control laughing, are camp stories. Like, I don't know if in real life I can think of anything where I've laughed as hard.
Right, right.
You know,
I've got a couple of pictures actually from camp, and
send them
we're
to
laughing so hard.
Yeah, and, like, I'm not sharing them here. Maybe, like, I do porch talk from my porch in my Lynn Maley page. Maybe I'll tell some of the stories then.
Yeah, exactly. You should.
But, yeah. Thank you so much. I know we could talk forever. Thank you so much, Naoko. Like,
Oh no, thank you.
I love all the detail and the thought you put into it. I'm pretty sure
thanks.
they also will when they check out your site. And for the giveaway, just, like, go either sign up for your mailing list or follow you on Insta, and then just come let us know in the notes that you did that.
And so I'll probably send it to you, and then you can send it on.
Yeah. I think we'll, just for shipping reasons, she'll send to me because I'm going to order anyway for holiday presents. and then I'll get it out to whoever. It's cheaper for me to get it, or I can just drop it off if it's a local person. So, so this concludes our interview. This wasn't so bad, right?
No, I was telling Lynn in the beginning, I'm like, I'm so stressed because I don't usually do this kind of stuff. I never know what to say and everything else. But
you did great. See, and now
practice makes perfect, right? You got to keep doing it.
So this concludes our interview, and I actually have another interview coming up. And stay tuned for more of my small business interviews with people that I know. And if you like this video, like it and follow me. I have 7 followers on YouTube, just as a side note. So I just made the channel, so I had a place to put my videos. So I'm excited by that.
Yay.
All right, Naoko, thank you so much.
All right. Well, thanks so much for having me. And it's nice to catch up.
And maybe we'll bring you on again.
Yeah, that'd be great.
When you launch the new stuff, so we can see everything and hear more about it.
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.